Greetings there to New Life in Warsaw, Indiana. My name is Gary Hash. I'm Senior Pastor of Jubilee Christian Center in Fair Lawn, Virginia. I want to share something with you that's very close to my heart that I share in common and in covenant with your pastors, John and Debbie Lowe. They're currently there in Ukraine, and right now there is a spiritual battle going on. I have invested along with other comrades and part of our team from the United States and others into the turning and the evolutionary process of that country. Right now there's a battle of spiritual warfare going on in that country in an attempt through the Russian government to lure Kiev back into communism, to ungodliness, to atheism, back free from capitalism where they can control the people's lives. There are fierce riots and protests going on right now that are not making our mainline news here in the United States of America. Under Dr. Bill Buzansky's leadership, your Pastor John and Debbie Lowe and myself and many others were brought under his tutelage, and that nation has been birthed in our heart. We want to cover Pastor John and Debbie Lowe as they're there now. I was supposed to have been there myself, but because I had some pressing issues here at home, I could not accept their invitation to minister there. But we can cover them with our prayers. And right now there are people being kidnapped, there are people that have been missing, there are businessmen that have been gone, have spoken against the anti-government position that's been taken right now. And it's not a political issue, it's a spiritual issue. There are people that have been gone, people have been brutalized. There have been people that have been beaten in these protests, that have been taken to the hospital and have been kidnapped by the police and found murdered, gagged, naked, hoods over their head, with their hands bound. There are people being paraded in the nude by the policemen on the snow. This is not on the news here. We don't see it. And they're trying to typify this as if it's a problem with the protester, when the protesters are the answer. We're protecting our investment. I herald you for your support of your pastors John and Debbie Lowe, and I would solicit your participation in prayer and in faith. 1 John 5:4 says this is the victory that overcomes the world. And also, call your local congressman. Get some of these pictures. Stir in a consciousness here in the United States. All through the AM this morning, I've been receiving inboxes on my Facebook, sending me newspaper articles, sending me alerts and facts and statistics of people who have been missing, people who have been killed, people who are being shot by snipers who are hired by the government. And they're saying it's the problem with the protesters. These people are saying they want a freedom to live in a life of faith as opposed to atheism under communism. These are people who say they want capitalism as opposed to communism. These are people that say they want a dream rather than being controlled by the government. And the president in Ukraine has been bought. It's time for you to make your voice heard in every way you can. I herald your support of your pastors, John and Debbie Lowe, and I would ask you today to use your faith to stand together. This is how we roll in the kingdom of God. The devil can't come in and take what we have so ardently interceded and ministered to preserve and to promote in the heart of that nation. I ask you for your prayers. I ask you for your faith. God bless you, New Life, and may you continue to advance. And thank you for your partnership in bringing this issue to the forefront and using your faith to starve this situation and to feed it with the righteousness of God and to manifest the kingdom of God in this matter. God bless you. God bless Ukraine. Love you all.